stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Forcefully closes the gap. Parries the attack and... what's the play here? Halfway through the round now. Expect to see both fighters take it to the next level. How will our fighters use this time to create chances for themselves? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they outlast it? Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Uses the parry. This perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 picks up the first round. It's still anyone's fight, so they can't get complacent here. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Trips him up. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Taking stock. Next hit will end the round. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Nice vertical roll there. Life lead is opening up, but that snipes him out the air. Player 1 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, what's this? Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Were they baiting them into that? Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical here. Meter management is going to be a huge factor. They both have full drive gauges to work with. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. There's a change of side. Both fighters planning something? Was hungry for the grab. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Yes! Drive impact for the win.
Now you know power one. Round 1. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Parries the attack, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 2 is leading in meter, but how will they utilize that advantage? They have the lead in SA meter, but can they take advantage of it? Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 chases them down. Timeless KO! Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match.
Round 2. Fight.
Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Whiffs the throw. Gets a good read on their opponent. That will teach him you can't just throw out moves. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gets the jump in. Good old slap. Lots of life to play with. And full SA meters. What will they do? Parries the attack. The air throw is smart, but out of reach. 100-hand slap. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Great work finding the opening. Life lead opens up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right, what's coming up next? Charges forward. Gets the parry in. Going on the offensive? Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Taking stock.
Yes! Drive impact for the win! Player 2 is feeling it! Match point!
Round 3. Fight!
Saw that coming! There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished!
Great work finding the opening.
Hits him with a stop and bop! Knockout and max SA gauges! Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here! They just won't stop switching sides! Good old slap! Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure. Ooh, what's this? Goes for it and puts them down with the impact.
Blockout.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.